Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to the Flatlands SMP. My name is Zinger. I'm over here breeding cows a little bit. We don't actually have kind of an automatic food source. This is kind of the best we have. It's weird, you know, I like to automate things and doing things manually, like getting our food. You know, it's not something I normally think about. Anyway, I'm here, not just to do that, but also, well, okay, let's try this. If I do that, yeah, okay, so if you look at the carrot there, it's a little extra special green. Same with the potato, it's a little green. And yeah, honestly, I think that's about the greenest color we can actually get in the Flatlands. If you take a look at the leaves, we got, you know, just a bunch of ugly green colors. And that's because we're in a desert. I guess you also have the sugarcane, although it's kind of a different green. You know what, I take it back, it is pretty bright. Cactus obviously doesn't change color, so we have kind of a variant there. I don't know if you see where I'm going with this, but yeah, I'm trying to find all the kinds of green vegetation that we have. Let's see, we got some mushrooms in here. Doesn't look like any have grown. We've got our vines, kind of ugly, but there you go. Might as well check the vegetation thing. And yeah, I've been collecting actually a few flowers. Just as I've seen wandering traders around, I've tried to trade for their flowers. I have more, I don't know where I put them though. We also have some kelp here. Let's see, no flowers, no flowers. Wait, what? Our chessboard has changed. There's some signs here. I liked what you did with this, just thought I'd improve it a bit. They should be black and white, but I died fishing for ink sacs. Oh! You can fish for ink sacs. And so I guess there's 3 ways to get black dye. I was wrong last episode. The orientation wasn't quite right, so I just changed that too. Okay, I like it. So whoever this was, probably James or Patnat. I mean, I assume so, since they're the only other 2 that play the server. But yeah, they've gone ahead and remodeled our chessboard. That's kind of cool. Also, I can't find the other flowers I got, so oh well. But I'm feeling like making a garden today. You know, actually, as I fly up here, we have quite a lot of green in the world. Even the chessboard has green in it now. So maybe this isn't the best, you know, thing to do. But you know what? We have so much empty space in the circle right now, and we need to fill this up at some point. So we have to find a place to put it, and there's a few spots I actually have in mind here. The first spot is actually right here. It's in between Pat's Castle, the sugarcane farm, the cactus farm. You know, it's kind of in the middle of a bunch of clusters of buildings that have already been made. So it'll just kind of finish off this area nicely. And I was also considering somewhere over here. See, actually right here, I originally had a plan to build a coliseum. You know, like a big PvP arena. There's a bit of a problem though, in that that's pretty much build height limit right there. And so if we do build a coliseum, it wouldn't be very tall or impressive. And that's kind of the point of coliseums. But I mean, Pat's one looks kind of nice, so maybe it will work out in the end. Gonna have to give that a shot another time. Oh, actually, there's been a new mob added in the snapshots that we can eventually get in the zoo here. The zombie hoglin now. And the strider, which is the nether boat mob. So I'm gonna try and build it here, see what I can come up with. And I'll get back to you once I have, you know, a little bit more of a plan. And here's what I've got to show for myself. Yep, we take a bit of a higher look. You can see I did a little bit more than that though. I started to plot out some pathways here that will lead us through the garden. And obviously this thing right here is meant to be kind of a... What are the things where, you know, a bunch of vines grow through them, and how do you place vines on these things? It feels like it looks like a grapevine kind of thing. So I just thought, you know, that doesn't look as good as I thought it would look. I like that actually, the leaves digging into the roof here. It's an interesting challenge, this one, because I have to, well, the idea is that I'm making a kind of a vegetation-based build in a desert biome, which is famously known for having disgusting-looking vegetation. So I want to try and grow a large tree. I'm not sure how to do that. I think you just have to place blocks next to it, though. No. It just grows right through the blocks. What the heck? Okay, let's try blocks on either side. Dang it. I swear this one works at least, right? No, it doesn't. Yay, we got one. Nice. Oh, nice. The vines are actually growing over the fence posts here, which is what I wanted. Hey, the iron farm is full. Who would have thought? Is that one long enough to make like a swing? I was wanting to do something like that, and then having a seat or something on it. Alright, well, I give up on this, this little idea here. I had an idea, but it's not working out, so we're just going to do something like that for lighting. So right about here would be a cool spot for a water feature, and we can pretend that it's coming out of the aqueduct here. And maybe it can actually flow all the way into the moat here, which could explain why there's water in the moat. We're building the Flatlands lore in this episode, guys. I like this so far, actually, you know? It's looking pretty homey. Wasn't sure how I was gonna like the leaves and stuff in the desert biome, but it doesn't look too bad. I decided to add this pumpkin patch here for a little bit of different kind of color, and that works nicely. I opted out of the sandstone. I was including some of that in the pathway, but decided to try and replace it with spruce, and that looks better. One kind of a big problem here is the dirt. I'm using quite a lot of it, and I don't have much. Like, I'm pretty sure that this is it for the dirt I have right now. So I need to go to the nether and farm some more eventually, so I can finish up this project here. But so far, so good. There's probably a few more bits of vegetation I can add, like these cactus here. Oh, actually, melons would be a good thing to put in here as well. Okay, so I just learned something interesting. I was shooting at a baby zombie, and I think if you shoot a campfire with a flaming arrow, yeah, it lights up. That's kind of cool. Anyway, I've made some progress here. We're missing a lot of dirt, is what I've come to the conclusion of, because we're going to need to place a lot of it here to make this look like a proper garden. And I could have been smart and just made a greenhouse, but no, I had to make it a garden. So I tried to define some edges here with these cobblestone walls and whatnot, but it just kind of looks weird. You know, I'm struggling a little bit, but I think the flow of what we've got is nice. Like from certain angles, like this one right here. This one right here is a thumbnail shot, baby. The transitions are going to be really tough for this build. Like one of them I was running into here, trying to merge these two together. Right now it's just kind of a harsh line. I think what needs to be done is that there needs to be some kind of archway here. There needs to be maybe more of a square fence and, you know, make more of a defined area. Which means I need to push this pumpkin patch up a little bit and not have the garden area lead into the sugarcane farm. But I think we're gonna work on that another time because this is getting kind of boring. My brain can't handle doing the same thing for too long, you know? There's actually something I want to do over here. I want to improve our micro farm. As it turns out, this is probably the least efficient micro farm that exists. There's not much to talk about with this one, honestly. It's pretty straightforward. Just following a tutorial. Right, and let's see how much faster this is. Just flick that like there. We should just be able to place them right there. There you go. As easy as it used to be. Cows are the dumbest creatures in this game, aren't they? I'm about to slaughter all of them. And they have no idea. They're still just attracted to me as I'm beating them all up. Minecraft would be a lot more interesting if all the animals attacked you if you started to hit them, like in Cube World. There's gotta be a mod for that, right? But yeah, guys, I've kind of hit a creative stump with this world. I was obviously really into it when it started. I don't want to abandon it, certainly not. But I'm having, you know, I'm just having more fun right now making Cakecore SMP videos and whatnot. It's just more fun playing, you know, servers where actual people are playing with you. We're actually recording an episode for Cakecore tomorrow for Flatlands with James and Pat, so hopefully that goes down well. I'm gonna force them to make gold for me so we can get that logo map art done. And so it might be an idea, I think, to try and get more players on the Flatlands SMP. I don't know, just obviously you the viewers aren't gonna make the official decision unless you the viewers are Pat or James, but I'm still interested on hearing anyone else's thoughts because this is technically an SMP, even though it's been more of a single player survival let's play. And I don't really think adding random players would be, you know, the thing to do. We'd have to add players that would be interested in making YouTube content at least with the Cakecore group, if not their own single player stuff, so that, you know, they feel motivated at least to play for a little bit, do pranks and stuff and whatnot. Because this is just more of a, as I say, a single player let's play. And I hope it doesn't end anytime soon. You know, we got definitely good plans ahead. We have so many projects to finish here, mainly the zoo. And now we started this horrible terraforming project that this is gonna drive me insane, honestly. I'm really hoping that with the 1.16 update and piglin bartering, that I can make a farm that's good enough, a gold farm and piglin bartering farm, that's good enough to supply me with gravel if I AFK, which will basically means AFK dirts. So I really hope that happens. Because if I'm being honest, this garden area is kind of what I wanted the entire area to look like. We'll obviously make it look a little bit better than this, if it's gonna be, you know, around the entire base. Anyway, I'm satisfied with the progress I've made in this episode to, you know, call it an episode. So yeah, I'm gonna end it here. Thank you everyone for watching this episode of the Flatlands SMP. Of course, go look at the Cakecore channel for group content, and I will see you guys all in the next episode. So yeah, see ya.